it's Amanchu. Welcome back to Minecraft Bedrock vs. Java, where I'm going to be playing through both versions of the game, Bedrock and Java, and comparing the two as I go through the survival progression of the game. So last time I got off to a good start, and it turns out, I guess my strategy really was find a village, then you're good. That was pretty much what it worked out to. But here I am in the Java world, and I have the ultra-rare pink sheep that occurred naturally. And you see I made a little pen for it to hold it in place, and managed to lure another white sheep over here and breed the two. So now I have 3 sheep, and they're going to be there for a while. Now I've reached the stage, I think, where it's time for me to build some kind of more permanent residence. Starting with maybe a farm, maybe a barn for some animals, and maybe a house. But to do that, while I have a wide variety of resources, I don't have a lot of them. So I think I'm going to start with planting some trees. Oh! Ho! Ho! Ho, ho, ho. Ho! Wow, okay. Did not see that coming. Did not see that. Okay. So there's a ravine right under where I was going to build my farm. Like, directly under it. Okay. That's fun. That's really fun. Okay, great. Fantastic. Super. Well, I'm lucky I didn't fall into that. Might be a good place to mine later. Let's smelt some of this. So spruce is a great source of wood, and it's an interesting difference. There's a number of differences I can point out here between Bedrock and Java Edition. One is, in Bedrock Edition, I would have no problem cutting myself a spiral staircase up this trunk and getting up to the top that way. With keyboard and mouse, it's a little more awkward for me. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use some gravel and just pillar up to the top. Once I get to the top, I can use my axe to just cut down through the middle of the trunk. Another interesting difference here with Bedrock, and this isn't just a matter of keyboard and mouse, is an actual difference with spruce trees. When you plant spruce trees in Bedrock Edition, you'll always get the same shaped canopy from the giant spruce that you plant. 4 saplings to get a giant spruce. You get always the same pattern of leaf canopy. And there's plenty of leaves in it. In Java Edition, there's a variety of different types of canopies you can get, and this particular canopy right here is something you don't see in Bedrock. It has a lot less leaves in it, but I still should have sufficient number of saplings, these leaf blocks from the smaller number of leaf blocks, to still plant 4 more saplings and grow another giant spruce. There we go. And now that I made it to the bottom, collect all that stuff. Now I can simply break the bottom gravel block and immediately place a torch. And immediately place a torch. Immediately place a torch. Why is this not working? Oh, I see. Okay. I see my problem. There we go. I was going to demonstrate that it's a lot easier to do this trick in Java Edition than Bedrock Edition because using a mouse to do it, it seems to be a little more agile with it than using a game controller. But it didn't show it off that well. But yeah, that's seems to be the case. And also, you notice that I'm holding a torch in my offhand. I'm holding torches in my offhand. That's something you can't do in Bedrock Edition. There's a very limited number of things you can hold in your offhand in Bedrock Edition. A shield is one thing that you can do. In Java Edition, you can, weld things in 2 hands. But I think I can hold pretty much anything that I can hold in my hotbar and hold in my hand, I can hold in my offhand and just right-click to use it. In Bedrock Edition, you can have a shield in your offhand. That's about the only thing you can use in your offhand. Maybe Totem of Undying. There's a few other odd items that you can carry, but you can't right-click to use them. And in fact, in Bedrock Edition, to use the shield, you crouch instead of right-clicking. So there's much less functionality to the offhand and what you can carry in it. Ow! Not the biggest fan of jack-o'-lanterns, but they are a good light source, so I will plant them. This isn't going to look that pretty, but it will light up the area around the farm. Maybe I should plant some crops in that farm. What do you think? Maybe? Now, plant it here. Yep. That's what I was hoping. That worked. So placing those upper half slabs on top of where the water was means that those slabs are waterlogged, and these sugarcane will grow there. That's great. That, and then yeah, that works. Go ahead and put torches there. Lanterns would be ideal, but I'll settle for torches. Alright. So now I have a wheat farm, I have a pumpkin farm, and I have this little animal pen area. I don't think the pink carpet is really that great a touch, but yeah, I have pink carpet. I'm going to use it, darn it. Now, I just need some animals to put in here. I guess I could start with trying to corral the sheep and getting them into one of these pens. Preferably the one with grass and not puzzle. Let's see if I can manage that. Hey guys, come here. Follow me. Stay with me. Up this way. Still with me? Oh shoot, I can't do that, can I? Oh. Well. Hold on. I forgot about that. Guide him around this way. Come here, sheep. Where'd your buddies go? Where did they go? Oh, they're over here. Come here. Over here. And come on in here. That's it. Your friends need to come in here too. I can manage to get them to come in here. Perfect. Now, I gotta find you some friends. And that's just what I was looking for. Chickens! Woohoo! Let's grab these chickens. Oh my god, there's a lot of them! Holy crap! It's a horde of chickens! Well, good. Let's bring them over here. Come on in, guys. While I'm here, might as well feed them some seeds. So they can make a lot of babies. Sweet. Eventually I'm going to have to figure out some way to collect their eggs as well, but they're in here for now. That's good. Now, I just need cows. Found even more chickens. I'll take them back. Uh-oh. It's a witch! Oh, crap. Witches can be a pain in the butt. Have at you! You poisoned me. Ow. Ow, this is painful. Someday, I imagine the poison will wear off. I know it can't kill me. It's wearing off. It's wearing off. Ow. Surely there's cows around here someplace. More sheep. Cows! Aha! Come to me, cows. Come to me, cows. Alright, guys, follow me. Here we go. Y'all with me? You're all with me. Get in here. Sweet! Excellent. I have a bunch of chickens. I have a few sheep. I never want more than a few. And I got some cows, which we will be breeding those up soon. Alright, I got the farm down, Pat. That's all set. Got my little animal pen there. The wheat farm. The pumpkins and sugarcane farm that all looks pretty good with a fountain in the middle. Now all I need is a house. And I'm set. So the next step is to build a house. Hey, this is Amanchu from the editing room. So the next 5 minutes of this video is a separate recording session. In fact, I recorded this Java part of this video in 3 sessions over about 4 hours. And in the 3rd session, I lost my commentary audio for some reason. I don't know why. So I'm just going to add my own commentary in post and talk about what I'm doing here. This is the part where I'm building the house. And I wanted to make this house as small as I could possibly make it and still fit everything in it. And you may be wondering, why the heck are you burying bookshelves? There's a reason for that. Also, I'm placing the jack-o'-lanterns beneath the half-slab floor, hoping that it provides some lights, and I think it actually works. I checked the lighting levels, and it looks like the lighting levels inside the house are pretty good. And I'm putting a fireplace on the back of the house. You can see here that the house interior is like 3 blocks wide. I really made it as small as I possibly could make it and still fit everything inside. It's oak plank walls, it's a spruce roof. And I'm putting a bunch of chests inside that I can store my stuff in. I have a second fireplace on top of the chimney, so it will produce smoke that goes up into the air. I was obsessed making this roof to put lower half slabs on everything, try to spawn-proof it as much as I possibly could. I think the roof is pretty well spawn-proof. That's the end of the roof. I actually made some use of my shears. I only have so much iron, so I didn't want to use up my shears entirely, but I did want to get some leaf blocks to put as some hedges around the outside. And just to be extra sure to spawn-proof the area right around it, put out some torches. This is an aerial view of the entire setup here. I got the place for the animals, and I have the farms, and I have the house there. And this is just another view of the whole setup. It's all finally finished. The wheat farm, the pumpkin farm, the place for the animals, and the house. All done. It took me, as I said, about 4 hours over 3 sessions. It came out okay, I think. It doesn't look awful. Just giving a nice look around the exterior of the house. And then inside is, like, right in your face, all the chests for storage. I moved all my stuff into this chest. I ran out of leather, though. I didn't quite have enough leather to put item frames on all of the chests, which I'd like to do ultimately. I just didn't have the leather for it. I used my leather to make this little setup down here. And you can't really see it, but there are bookshelves all around underneath there. So all I need to do is where that dirt block is, I'm going to cut away so you can see the bookshelves down there. Where the dirt block is, I just put a enchanting table on top of that, and I'll have my enchanting station there. Actually, more or less hidden from view. I wasn't trying to conceal it, I just wanted to fit everything in a very, very tight space. And I think it managed to work out. I'm going to put the anvil there, and I'm going to put the grindstone above it. So that'll be right next to the enchanting area. course, everything's right next to everything because it's so narrow. And that's it. Everything's done in the Java world. For the moment, I have a good home base set up. Now I just have to do the same thing in the Bedrock world. Okay, now I'm back in the Bedrock world, and totally different biomes, as you can see. So it's pretty much the same thing. I have to do the same thing in this world that I just did in the Java Edition world. The issue is I don't know where to build yet. I've made it clear my feelings about snow and how I don't want to build in a biome where it snows. It's just bad news. Don't do it. So I need to find someplace. Maybe over there. It looks like it might snow over there too, but I'll check over there and see what I can find. Hopefully something. Yeah, this area over here might actually work. Oh wow, there's another village over here. Wait. No, I haven't visited this village. Is there anybody in this village? Oh, and pumpkins. Sweet. That's fantastic news. Huh. Is there more to this village I'm not seeing? Oh wow, look at that. It's a pillager tower. I forget the official name. It's like a watchtower or something. Well, that's just kind of a weird little quirk of this world generation. There's, I guess theoretically this is a village. There's just a couple buildings here and no villagers. And I was about to give up on this area and go, no, you know what? I'm going to go back to the original giant spruce taiga that I was in when I spawned and build my home base there. But this is a nice little spot. It looks like this particular spot, it doesn't have snow on the ground, so maybe there won't be snow, but it's surrounded by snowy areas, snowy biomes. This might be a nice spot to settle down. Honestly, I'm not sure I want to keep these houses. I'd probably just tear them down for the resources and build my own thing. But this is a nice little area to start from. Oh wow, I just noticed also carrots. I did notice that they had pumpkins. I don't have that resource yet, but also there's carrots growing here. This is, yeah, this will do. I can make this work. This will be my starting base. It's going to require a bit of terraforming to make areas where I can build in. There's also a pillager tower over there, and I'm sure I can find something to do with that. Excellent. This is where I will start. Farm starts right here. That looks good. I wasn't sure if that works. You can definitely till dirt paths. See, I learned something today. mobs wandering in and stomping on the crops, so I gotta make a path over here. Okay, so really quick, I wanted to demonstrate another difference between okay. I want to demonstrate another difference between Java and Bedrock, and when it comes to sugarcane. And I'll do that after I sleep. That weather's just loud and annoying, so let's just sleep it off. Right, so where was I? Right, Bedrock and Java when it comes to sugarcane. So, sugarcane needs to be planted next to a source of water. Otherwise, it just won't, you can't plant it. And if the source of water is removed, in Java Edition, the sugarcane will go away in a few seconds after the source of water. In Bedrock, it goes away immediately. So this here, it would be technically an infinite water source. If I took an empty bucket and filled the bucket with this water source, notice the sugarcane broke immediately. In Bedrock, that happens. Even though it's a split second before this water source fills in again, it doesn't matter. The sugarcane breaks immediately in Bedrock. That doesn't work that way in Java Edition. It will take a few seconds, and by then the water source will refill. So it's not really a problem to do that in Java Edition. Another difference is in Bedrock, I can actually bone meal these. You can't do that in Java Edition. You can't bone meal sugarcane. It's interesting that when I make those carved pumpkins with the shears, there's no sound effect. And there was in Java Edition. That's something I didn't know about, but that's definitely a difference between the two versions. I believe, and I could be full of crap here, but I believe that it makes a difference, at least a slight difference, if I plant the crops in alternating rows. So instead of having just a plot with all wheat and then a plot with all carrots, if I alternate between wheat and carrots and potatoes, that it will grow slightly faster. I'm not sure how noticeable a difference it is, but I've heard that it's true, that it actually makes at least some difference. I got some crops going. What's shooting at me? Something shot at me. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I see him now. Hey! Thanks, dude. You know, you just saved me a lot of trouble. Will you be my friend? No. Wasted the bones on him. This building's gotta go. Wandering Trader. I think I have an emerald. Like, an emerald. So let's see if he's got something like something worth buying. No, no, no. Oh, if only I had 5 emeralds, I could buy a birch sapling. Right now, I have spruce, and even more spruce. Well, you know what I could use? I could use some leads and leather. Come here. You. Can I attach him to this? Yes! I didn't think I could. But yes, you can use leads on walls. See, I'm learning stuff. 2, 3, 4, 5. That there. What are you looking at? I don't have any more bones for you. You didn't want to be my friend? So there, so be it. Screw you. Took all my bones, and what did I get in return? Nothing. That is one too tall. So now I got a very nice looking, I'm pretty happy with the look of this stable here. Looks pretty good. Unfortunately, I'm having to rely on torches. Like I say, I don't really like the look of jack-o'-lanterns, so I take effort to cover them up and conceal them because I don't really like the look of them. But they provide a light level 15, torches provide a light level 14, so jack-o'-lanterns are just technically better. But in any case, my pumpkin farm over here the pumpkins are not mature yet, so I don't have a lot of pumpkins. Couldn't use a lot of jack-o'-lanterns in this construction. So I had to rely on torches regardless. Now I need to get some animals to put in here and then build a house. No. Got him. Okay. Now I got him on leads. Alright, let's take him back. Come with me, little bunnies. Oh, and a chicken. Can I get the chicken to follow me too? Trick is going to be to get my way back there without encountering any wolves that'll eat these creatures. If only I'd brought a boat with me. No! No! Stay away from my animals! Freaking wolf. Did I kill anything? No, it didn't get to them. I was worried about that. Come here! Come on, chicken, come here. Oh, piss! How did the rabbit get caught in there? So close to home and I lost a rabbit. Dagnabbit. Well, I'm gonna have to call that good enough. I'm a little disappointed because I only managed to find a single sheep. And I think one of the problems is this biome, in this area, there's a lot of wolves. And they just eat the sheep. I have found some pieces of wool and mutton lying on the ground. which clearly there was a sheep and a wolf got to it. But I only managed to find the one sheep. I did find cows, and I'm breeding them up, so that's good. And I have a few chickens. I only need a few. I can breed those up too. Unfortunately, one of the rabbits that I found, it died on the way. I was very near back to here, and it died. So now all that's left to do, build a house. This is a nice feature of Bedrock that's not in Java. So I'm like way up in the air. I can place blocks directly in front of me like this. In Java Edition, you can't do that. In order to place blocks like way up, you'd have to crouch down and then place them behind you like that. But in Bedrock, I can just place them right in front of me. Actually, I just realized I have a crossbow now. Aha! Aha! I got their trident. Awesome! I have many uses for the trident in the future. Alright, I spent some time here. I tried to do something different with the house because it's just the only wood I have to work with is spruce. Spruce, 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 and more spruce. I guess I could have put some cobblestone in it, but in any case, I'm trying to go with a little bit more of a modern feel to it. And I decided I'm going to use chests for walls here, and then I can, you know, have a nice chest room that I can access from actually either side. You go inside here, and again, trying to break things up a little bit. I have like a skylight here, so it's not just all spruce, spruce, spruce everywhere. I'm not sure if this actually works, but I tried using the crafting tables for a surface here for the floor to help break things up a little bit of the monotony. And ultimately, I want the enchanted table to go here, and I have torches representing where I'm going to put bookshelves. I just don't have the leather yet. I'm working on breeding up the cows and getting more leather, but I'm just not there yet. I have lots of paper because all this sugarcane I planted is giving me a plentiful supply of paper. Like, I got plenty of that. I just don't have enough leather yet. And I'm working on that. I'm trying to breed up these cows and get more leather. A healthy amount of chickens now. Still disappointing that I could only find one sheep. But I think this is good enough for now. I have a home base, enough safe place to work from. The only thing I'm lacking to make everything complete is leather. I need lots of leather. Maybe I'll work with that a little bit off camera. Maybe not. Maybe I'll put it off till later. But eventually, I will be able to finish the bookshelves and put item frames on all of those chests so that I can organize my stuff. I did organize it into the chest now, but I don't know where anything is because nothing's labeled. I just have to sift through the chest and see where things are. Not the best way to organize things. Again, need more leather. For now, I think we're good. I got a base started in the Bedrock world. I got a base started in the Java world. And I'm more or less happy with it. So, next time we're going to go on to the next stage of our survival progression. We're going to go mining. Next time on Amon Chooses Minecraft, Java versus Bedrock.